All of Guam's middle schools have a 100% promotion rate for its 8th graders, except for one. Jose L.G. Rios Middle School has a 99% promotion rate for 8th graders. This means that almost every 8th grader in our public school system is being promoted to high school. Normally, this would be good news. The problem is SAT 10 results show that not all of these kids are truly ready for high school. Let's take a look at 3 schools, one from the south, one from the central district, and one from the north. In the Central District, Luis Piantalon Middle School in Barrigada had a 100% promotion rate for its 8th graders, even though 19% of them scored low on the SAT 10 reading section. For math, 6% of their 8th graders had unacceptable scores, and 18% scored low in language. Then there's Ocean View Middle School in the south. 100% of their 8th graders were promoted to high school, while 15% of them scored low on SAT 10 reading tests, and 6% had unacceptable scores. For language, 13% of Ocean View 8th graders scored low. And finally, at FB Leon Guerrero Middle School in Jigo, again, 100% of their 8th graders were promoted, even though 22% scored low on reading and 6% had unacceptable scores for math. As for language, 19% of their 8th graders scored low. Despite all of this, all of them were promoted to high school. This is pretty much true for all the middle schools on Guam. All of them promote or pass all of their 8th graders except for Jose Rios. They pass 99% of their 8th graders. These SAT 10 scores, however, show that a significant amount of these 8th graders are scoring low and even producing unacceptable scores in the 3 critical areas of learning, namely reading, math, and language. Some would say this points to social promotion, a practice where teachers promote or pass students who should have failed. However, according to Guam DOE Superintendent Dr. Narissa Underwood, the measurement for promotion is not necessarily based on SAT 10 results, but is instead based on teacher assessments. Teachers often base their assessments on how well a student does with the textbooks or the curriculum they're studying. The curriculum may not necessarily be the same as what is present in SAT 10 tests. In other words, teachers use various ways to measure a student's progress, and they don't necessarily have to rely on SAT 10 results to measure how much the student has learned. Nevertheless, the SAT 10 test is a standardized test used across the country to measure the success of its students. Clint Rogel, PNC News.